Fantasy Hockey Pool Update. Let's charge through this, shall we? This is a segment I started last week. It's based on a weekly article by Josh Wegman of The Score. I had my two cents and maybe add a few other things to it along the way. Number one, drop Ilya Kovalchuk. From the LA Kings, plays left wing, right wing. He's got a 68% ownership at the moment. Last Sunday, when LA beat Edmonton 5-2, he played just over 6 minutes. He had just over 6 minutes of ice time. The coach, Willie Desjardins, just stapled him to the bench, and he just called it a coach's decision. Now, to give you perspective, in 13 games with their former coach, Stevens, who was fired earlier, he had 11 points and 33 shots on net, with just over 19 minutes of total ice time. In 10 games with Desjardins, he's had 3 points, 16 shots on that, with just over 15 minutes of ice time, and he's been a minus 13. Number two, scoop up Shay Webber. Now, he's a defenseman from Montreal, obviously. He's got 57% ownership at the moment. Kind of surprising. He plays tonight versus Carolina. He's been out 11 months with a foot and knee injury, and obviously he needs some time to get his foot speed back up to the way it was. Now, he's got a big shot, which should be at status quo right now. His knee and stuff shouldn't have affected his boomer from the blue line. And Lord knows Montreal needs it because they're 30th on the power play in the league right now. Would I pick him up on the waiver wire? Yes. Should you trade for him? No. I give him some time before you start thinking about that. At least a few games, maybe. Number three, take a flyer out on Dylan Strome in the deeper keeper leagues, albeit. Now, he was just traded along with Perlini from Arizona to Chicago for Nick Schmaltz, who played center there as well. Now, Dylan Strome had 16 points in 48 NHL games thrown across 3 seasons. But although he lacks foot speed, he was basically played on the fourth line in Arizona. And in Chicago now, he'll at least get an opportunity to start on the second line because that's where Schmaltz was playing. And that's also will be along winger Alex DeBrincat, who's been doing really well this year, last year as well, and there's a connection there. They played 3 seasons together in the OHL, and they tore it up. Now, I wouldn't pick them yet in the 10 to 12 person league, but I would in a 14 person or up, or a keeper league. Number 4, add Alex Tuch. The Vegas Golden Knight is a right winger. He's got 32% ownership right now. And he's got 17 points in 17 games, but 5 points in the last 3 games. He's really forming a great chemistry with Pacioretty right now. And although the Vegas Golden Knights only have 3 games this week, it's against Chicago, Edmonton, and Vancouver, teams that have struggled to keep the puck out of their net. So, yeah. Number 5, pick up Austin Watson in the banger leagues. He's a Nashville winger. He has got about a 6% ownership right now, and he had a hat trick on Sunday. What? Yeah, Watson. Now he's been playing recently on the top line with Forsberg and Johansson. So Johansson. Now, he excels in leagues that include hits, blocks, and penalty minutes. So points would be a bonus. And he's had 6 points in the last 6 games. He kind of reminds me of Wilson from Washington in that way. He really makes space for the other 2 talented, highly skilled players on his line in Ovechkin and Kuznetsov. And he pops in points. And he hits everything that moves. So something to think about. Number 6, buy low on Pacioretty now. As I just mentioned him earlier on, he's a winger for Vegas. He's had 9 points in the last 7 games. And he's a 4-time 30-goal scorer. So there's a good chance he starts warming up. You know, and then all of a sudden, in another 3 weeks, maybe or so, Stastny comes back and centers that line. Now's a good time to buy low. Number 7, scoop up Athanasio. Athanasio, I said that right. He plays center and left wing. He plays for Detroit. He's got a 29% ownership right now. He has 9 points in his last 8 games. Number 8, think about Beauvillier from the New York Islanders. He plays center and left wing. The 20-year-old had a slow start, but he's had 7 points in the last 5 games. And he's in a contract year right now. His last year, he had 21 goals, and he's been bumped up to the top line playing as a winger alongside Barzal and Bailey. And they've also been giving him some power play time. That's it. That's all. I want to keep this as short as humanly possible. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you really liked it, smash that subscribe button. I just started about a month ago. It would really help out. And if you know any hockey geek friends, please don't feel shy about sharing. Thanks again. Sorry for all my mispronunciations. I'm kind of known for it, but I'll be trying to fix that. I'll see you soon.